What's going on, traders? It's your boy Nate Barnes here at the Forex University. This video, we're gonna go over the top currency pairs to trade as a beginner, day trader. So in this video, I'm gonna break down my opinions on why I trade these pairs and I'm more profitable in them. So here we go. Alright, so let's get straight into it. So the best currency pairs that I trade to make money in the markets are these ones right here. You're going to see 4 currency pairs, and there's a common theme. They're all tied to the Japanese yen. So I do trade the Japanese yen currency pairs, so I wanted to kind of break down why and how I actually trade them. So the reason why I stick to the Japanese yen pairs is because A, it's a safe haven asset currency, and B, there's less high impact news when it comes to the Japanese yen. So this is the month of October. The red right here, these red bars are just high impact news indicators. So what I did was I just created a filter and I went from all news to just high impact news, right? So high impact news is like unemployment, interest rates, which literally determines the value of each currency. And you're gonna notice that there's a shit ton of, European news, the U.S. dollar news. There's one Japanese, speech announcement, and then you have some Australians, and then a couple of British. Down here, there's more British, U.S., EU. So it just, there's a ton of news. So if you're trading major currency pairs like Euro USD or GU or USD odd, right, or odd USD, you're gonna be in the midst of a lot of high impact news. And so the likelihood of you being in a trend or having a solid breakout or a solid break and retest, there's going to be a lot more I guess volatility and more room for error, if that makes sense. And so what I do is I try to get rid of that volatility by understanding that, okay, if there's a lot of European news, right, I can't get away from that. But I have one pair, I have one currency that's going to be solid, right? It's not going to fluctuate too much. So I have the Japanese yen on the other side because I know that I can depend on the Japanese yen trend, right? So if the euro is super bearish, then the Japanese yen is going to be bullish. So and same thing with the odd JPY. GJ, it tends to move really fast. So right here below, you're going to see the average pip per session. So New York session, USD JPY about 59 pips, Euro JPY over 100, GJ over 132, odd JPY over 100, right? So GJ, if you're not a professional trader, I would definitely not recommend trading GJ. Euro JPY and odd JPY are my favorites. Odd JPY being a little bit more safer than the euro because obviously there's more news and there's more European dollars floating around in the world. So if you are a new trader and you're looking for consistent profits and you're looking for a simple strategy to make money in the foreign exchange markets, then I would definitely recommend EU and EJ and then AJ. These are going to be some good money makers for you because they move pretty quick, and you're also going to be able to understand that the Japanese yen isn't going to be moving up or down a lot, right? So if you know that the euro is bullish, right, then you can buy the Euro JPY. If you know that the Australian dollar is overall bearish, you can sell off the Australian Japanese yen pair with confidence without, looking for these huge retracements or these fake outs or impulses. Those are the high impact news that you get when you get stopped out and you see an impulse and then it goes your way, right? It happens so many times in the foreign exchange market. So I just want to let you know that, look, there is barely any Japanese yen news. October 29th, there's 3 announcements, right? And then there's another one up here somewhere, okay? So if you're in a bullish trend and you're buying EJ, right, then it just makes sense for you to stay confident and take it all the way up until the 29th of some sort, right? And so you can make longer trades and not risk over trading and under trading. Go into that trade with confidence, and look for confluence, and then just enter these trades. So again, I'm sorry to ramble, but EJ and AUDJPY are the top currency pairs for beginners to trade, in my opinion. If you understand the fundamentals, if you're a technical trader and use Fibonacci's, and you're a trend trader, mark up your charts and look at EJ and then also AJ. I am way more consistent. I tend to make more money shorting these pairs as well. I don't know why, but that is my story. And I just want to share it with anyone who's having a hard time making money in the markets. I tend to lose more money trading US dollar pairs, right? So you're gonna know that like there's certain pairs that you favor, and then there's other pairs that you don't like too much. EJ has been one of my favorite pairs because I am pretty consistent with it. I have a higher than normal winning rate, and I catch pips. So right here, obviously you're gonna see a long coming up. This is a simple break and retest. You're gonna see that here's my zone. There was a big break to the upside, hit the resistance area, came back down, and didn't break that support area. You're gonna see that right here, there's a long-term bullish channel, and then zooming in on the 1 hour, it came up and then retested right in this little zone again for the push up to this area. So I'm shooting for 75 pips. This is a 1 to 1.4 risk reward ratio, and I'm confident that this is going to go up in value, right? So guys, if you guys want to like ask me any questions or join my free Slack group, it's a wonderful community full of mature traders. I know this was kind of like back and forth, but the long story short is the Japanese yen currency does not have a lot of high impact news. And what that means is you're going to be able to go into these trades more confidently because you're not trading a currency pair with both currencies having a ton of news coming in every single week. That's all I got for you. Nate Barnes signing out.